Can you believe how much money it actually costs to start a business? Before you know it, your price tag is way more than you had budgeted for. But there are some things that you can do to ease that tension. We're going to talk about one of those things today. One of those things is actually creating your own labels, and this is specifically for people that make things like juices, balms, and other things that require you to list ingredients as well as create pricing structures and labels for your business. Let's get into how to save your business money and also make things that are appealing to you, your brand, and what you want your business to represent. Let's get started. So, we're just going to start at our Canva home screen. We're going to click templates. And then we are just going to click in juice product labels just so that you can see how many options are available. It doesn't matter what kind of liquid item that you're selling, whether it's juice. You see here there's a fresh orange juice thing and it comes with the different ingredients. There's different iterations of it. Once you click one that looks kind of like the one that you want, there are so many different other options available. I'm just clicking around so that you can see, but overall there are so many different choices. Just take your time and choose the one that best fits your brand and what works best for you. Take time and scroll through, and I'm just going to let you guys do that right now. So as we scroll through, I'm going to go ahead and click in here so that you can see what's available, and then click on another one and you can see how it's actually set up. With the overall design, it shows the nutritional facts. We'll click out of that. And I'm going back and forth between the apple and the pineapple because of different factors, but just showing you guys what's available. Here's one for fresh orange juice. Here's one for strawberry jam, but you can take this one and customize it to whatever you have going on, whether it's a juice, a jam, or whatever the case may be. But I just wanted you to see actually all of the potential things that you can do, but we're going to choose this one and customize it to our palette so that you can see how it all works. Let's get into it. So you can see here there are different variations of this actual design, but this is the one that we chose. I just wanted to show you where you can see different iterations of that exact design, but we're going to click that out and then go ahead and focus on customizing the actual design that we have in front of us. So let's go ahead and change the color here, and as we've done in our other videos, we showed you how to click the image, go into here, choose the color that you potentially want and what you think might work best. I am going to change this so that it's a strawberry drink, and I am actually going to do a banana drink. Well, let's start with the strawberry drink, and I think that this is a good like background thing for strawberries. It's a light pink, and this image kind of looks like a strawberry to me, so I'm just going to click it, and you can see that you can change the color between these two actual images. But first, before I actually update those colors in those images, I'm going to see if I can replace it with actual strawberry. Although it is shaped like a strawberry, it is not an actual strawberry. So let's go ahead and see in our elements when we search if we can find a strawberry that I think will look better than what is here already. Scrolling through, just seeing measurements. I think the strawberry might look good. I'm going to test it out and maybe bring it to scale and see if it works with it. I always tell you that it's best to just experiment and see what works best. You know, you're never going to find what works best unless you try different things out. You can't commit to one thing and then try something else. So I am going in there and trying the strawberry. I am changing it in the positioning of the actual document and just playing around to see. I think that it looks good, so I just went ahead and deleted the other layers of the other placement holder images so that I can add on to the customization. Now that that's set, I actually think that I want to change the color of the actual text that is associated with the text that's already there. I'm just playing around with it. I am trying to see what color works best. Always, again, look for what color works best. Canva allows you to do color matching, so I'm doing color matching with some things from the actual image that I think might look good, but I'm also looking at just other potential color combinations for strawberries. Now I want to change the other typesets in the actual template. I think this will change good to green because it matches the strawberry color. And then I'm going to actually click on this splash here and see what I can update. Oh, but I'm going to just click around and see what's actually updatable. All these extra things that are interested in the template, you can actually change the color. So I want to change where this is a little bit. Just playing around overall with how it looks, moving things up. I want to change what this actually represents because that is the test company logo. You can actually either update this or upload your actual logo so that the branding is on brand, essentially. I'm just adding in things here so that you can see. And then again, just adjusting things. I want to change this so it's just strawberry because I'm doing this as a strawberry juice label so that it is just an example of what you can use to create your own actual labels for your drinks, for your jams, for whatever you want. So now I'm clicking here and I'm going to change the color of this item that's already presented here, but this is one of the items that you can customize the colors to. And I want to find a color that matches what the other images are, so I'm just going to use the color select option and choose a color that is already represented on the strawberry and use that in not only that item but click in other items to use that same color red so that everything kind of works together and matches. So now that I've updated the red, I'm going to actually go in and use the same color green that's in the other strawberries to kind of blend in the other colors, change the size, play with the design. I always tell you guys, just play around with the design and make it look how you want it to look because the elements are all movable. But here is where you'll update the actual like ingredients or description of whatever you're selling. I'm doing a mock strawberry juice situation here, so I'm going to just put in some random things that could possibly go just to show you how you should update it and put your ingredients or whatever you want the product to convey to the actual consumer. Yes, fresh berries daily. And again, make sure what you're putting in here is actually the truth. I'm just making it up right now because I'm not actually selling strawberry juice. But, you know, put things in there that, again, will get the consumer's eye and also things that are truthful about your product. Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me what you see, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. Okay, now that we're getting this finished up, you can see here that they have the place where you can put the nutritional facts. You can update the actual facts for what they're supposed to be, as well as the expiration date. Most fresh juices, they might expire after a week, 2 weeks, whatever the case is. Make sure what you're putting there is accurate because you don't want anyone to get sick. And also you want people to have your product while it's at its peak of freshness. So make sure this is really accurate. Now you can see that I've updated that, updated things, and I'm overall liking how this looks. Let me see, maybe I want to add in some different strawberries or more things into the corner. But again, choose and work with the elements that work best for you. But you can see here, this is the overall label that we created. I want to resize that, maybe make it a little bit bigger so that you can see it more. It's really up to you. Put the right sizing on it, of course, and make sure again that it looks good. But you can see this is the label once it has been updated. What's cool about this is once this is already done, you can always duplicate the page and use the same design that you already updated for a different flavor or a different type of juice that you might be selling at a particular thing or wherever it is. If you have more than one product or more than one flavor, this is great because now things are easy. All your labels will look the same. I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe type in banana because that could be a potential another flavor, and just switch out certain elements really easily so that I can now have a different label that represents the other drink, but that also matches the overall aesthetic of the labels that I am creating for the brand, which really looks good because then it makes your products look consistent, it makes them look professional, and it makes it look like you put some thought into your actual products. So again, just making a couple of minor updates as far as the color is concerned and the wording. I am going to choose the actual colors that match the colors from the actual images that I'm already using, which is the banana, and just play around with the colors to see what pops better and what works better. But overall, it's the same design label as the one for the strawberry, so it looks consistent. I'm just doing small things like updating the colors. You there, won't you fill me up till my cups overflowing. Okay, I'm going to continue to just play around with it and make sure that everything is consistent. Consistency is really important, especially when you are creating a brand and you want people to be able to recognize your products. And if this is your label, they'll be able to recognize it no matter what color it is because they will automatically associate this label with your brand. You can always change them, which is the cool thing, and then you have this design and you can just update it, like I said, like we're doing now, for different flavors and different things that you want to do. So we're just going to continue to do that. I'm changing the color browns and I'm using the colors that are actually a part of the banana image that Canva already supplies for you underneath photo colors. Just changing things around to see what pops. You always should do what works best for you and what you think works for your brand. This is a pretend brand. I'm just showing you exactly how you can update different things and use the elements here and the different capabilities in Canva. Okay, this corner thing, let's make it yellow and make sure that everything matches. HWC fresh, I need to change that because it's still green. Turn it to the brown so that it matches. And then the last thing that I need to change is this little door picture up here, and I'm going to again rely heavily on the photo colors because everything matches. Make it look like a door and just update all of the colors. Again, same thing with updating all of the different areas, but now that it's done, you see that we have two different labels which match each other for two different flavors, so the brand consistency is there. It looks good, it looks professional, and You can always add on different colors, different, if you have other flavors that you're doing, but it's very simple to update, and you have this design to update and change as you want, as opposed to having to pay someone else to do it. You share and you download, and this is what the labels look like. Don't come for me. I know these are not actual drinks, but I did mock them up on something so that you can see what the label might look like once it's printed and used on an actual product. While we have you here, be sure to check out the HWC Empowers Her digital courses. Be sure to scan this to learn more information. It's very helpful for new and upcoming entrepreneurs. Now we've come to the end of another video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and follow us on all social media platforms. We appreciate you for watching. Let us know in the comments if there are any things that you would like for us to talk about, or if you have any questions. Again, thanks so much and good luck, entrepreneur.